Hello, my trying to conceive ladies. This is Amanda from Virginia. I'm on cycle day 22. I don't know. I don't know if this is my month. I either didn't catch my surge in testing, or this is the very first month on my own, 5 months in a row, that I haven't ovulated. And let me tell you, I'll be one pissed off lady if my body was doing great and ovulating on its own, and then my husband comes in and it's like, no, we're not going to do it for you. But that's okay, because if it doesn't happen, I am going to combat my reproductive system and tell it that it's going to happen. I conceived both my children on Clomid. I used Prevera and Clomid because I never got my own period. So we'll do that again if we have to. So I guess it's just a wait and see game. My period is due December 30th. I plan on Christmas Day testing. Not expecting much. I felt ovulation pains. I felt cramping. I felt the bloating all around cycle day 17, cycle day 20. So, I guess we'll just see. I've always been a late ovulator. Even on Clomid, I was a late ovulator. But these last 5 months, I've been having 29-day cycles. So, obviously, I'm hoping that we stick with that. But I have really no idea what my body is going to do. The day my husband got in, we have had to take this, doxycycline. Me and my husband both have had to take 2 weeks worth. I think we have a couple days left. They said not to worry about it that early on in pregnancy. If we were to conceive and the egg travel, it's not going to affect that. But why we have to take it is after the loss of Aaron, I went to a fertility specialist, and they told me that I have microplasma and uroplasma. And if you look them up, I will try to post a link under this video. But they're pretty deadly bacteria when it comes to the baby crossing into the placenta. It's a bacteria that, it's not an STD, but it's a bacteria that gets up into the vaginal wall and it sticks, and it can pass through the placenta. It can cause preterm labor. It can cause death of the baby. Obviously, we know it doesn't cause death of my babies, but it definitely might have something to do with my preterm labor. So we're hoping that that works. However, next pregnancy, the cerclage is happening whether my doctor wants to do it or not. Because my fertility specialist is saying that he believes it's something we need to do. So I'm trusting him. He's like 60 years old. So, and he's a specialist. And my OB has been riding on the fence about it. And let's just say after 2 losses that have been past 14 weeks, we're going to do it. This is our last shot. And then we will be using a surrogate. We have a wonderful lady that is a friend of mine, and her husband is a friend of my husband's, and has agreed to be our surrogate for us should we have another loss. But I really want to experience a full-term birth, and so we're hoping that that happens. Side effects of the doxycycline, if you've ever had to be on it, or if you ever have to be on it, definitely take it with food. It says to take it with food or a small snack or whatever, but let me tell you, it tears the stomach up for both me and my husband. So, yeah, that's what's new. I'm pretty fearful that my body is not going to work with me and we'll have to do the Clomid again, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. My cycle on my clear blue fertility monitor says cycle day 22, and it's only at a 2nd bar. But I missed a few days in the glories of my husband being home. So that's happened to me before. Last month I missed a few days and it never showed my surge, but I obviously ovulated because I got my period. And so yeah, it's having my husband's home has been an amazing thing. It's been great. I have missed the sex, I will not lie. It's also been an adjustment. It's been rough too. I've been used to going and doing what I want to do and eating what I want to eat and hogging the TV and doing all that for 7 months, and now I have somebody else that wants to do the same thing because he's been cooped up on a ship, and so he wants to hug the TV and he wants to do all those things that he hasn't been able to do. So I've had to really adjust, and he's had to adjust. We had his welcome home party yesterday. Yesterday was a really rough day for me. I hit a car, backed into a car. No damage was really done. The guy said, don't worry about it. But it was also the day that my husband ended up finding out about the puppy that I planned on getting him for Christmas, and he flipped a shit. Excuse my language, but he was not happy about it, which broke my heart. It was obviously a gift for him, so no big deal. I canceled the puppy, but that, hitting the car, his surprise party didn't become a surprise party. It just became a party because I let that surprise slip out too. Yesterday was rough. I was feeling kind of down. So, but yeah, so that's life for me. I plan on updating, giving a Merry Christmas message around Christmas Eve, Christmas time, letting you know how I feel and what I got on my test, which I'm not hoping for much, but there's been a few women that have gotten their big fat positives over the last couple days, and I'm really, really excited about it. I know they're terrified. I've spoken with one lady, and you know who you are, that has had devastating loss after loss after loss, and has recently lost a son at 12 weeks, and she found out she's pregnant again, and I'm terrified for her, but I'm praying and I'm hoping that this is it for her and for lots of our ladies. I understand the fear. I've also thought about not sharing my big fat positive with you guys and just waiting to see what happens. Not even sharing with my support group, but I don't know that I can do that. We're already not sharing it with our church family and everyone else until we're 25 weeks. I think I will need support somehow, and I need the support from you guys, so I'm still undecided, but I'm pretty sure I will need that support. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm sure you guys are busy with crazy Christmas stuff and everything, but I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I will hopefully talk to you soon in the next week.